The sea looks peaceful, almost asleep. Waves move slowly, shining under the moon like nothing is wrong. Seabrook is quiet. Lights glow in homes. Laughter fades into the night. Everyone believes the world is finally safe. But deep below the water, something ancient is waking up. The tide pulls back farther than it should, exposing dark sand and broken shells that glow for just a second, then go silent. Addison stands near the shore, staring at the ocean. She doesn't know why she's there. She only knows she couldn't stay away. The wind moves around her, warm but heavy, like it's carrying a secret. For a moment, the water flashes with soft blue light, and Addison feels it in her chest. Not fear, a call. A feeling that the ocean knows her, and has been waiting. Across Seabrook, Zed watches the power flicker. Streetlights buzz. Screens glitch. Something is wrong. His Z-band reacts, beeping in a strange rhythm, almost like a heartbeat. He looks toward the sea, sensing danger he can't explain. This isn't a zombie problem. This isn't magic. This feels older than all of them. Under the surface, shadows move. Long shapes glide through the dark water, fast and silent, eyes open in the deep, glowing softly like stars trapped underwater. The ocean begins to rise, not crashing. Not angry, just powerful, controlled, alive. Back on shore, a single wave reaches Addison's feet. It doesn't pull her in. It stops. The water glows again, brighter this time, and the whisper returns. Closer now. The calm is over. The tide has chosen to rise. The ocean breaks its silence without warning. The water begins to move in ways it never has before, rising straight, up as if pulled by unseen hands. Waves freeze in place, glowing from within. The sea is no longer just water, it feels aware, watching the shore like it has finally found what it was searching for. From the depths, figures begin to rise, not monsters, not heroes. Shapes glide through the water with smooth, powerful movement. Long hair floats like smoke. Eyes shine with soft light. The mermaids have returned. They do not scream or attack. They simply arrive, calm and fearless, as if the ocean itself has stepped onto land. People run. Alarms echo through Seabrook. The ground shakes as the tide pushes forward, flooding streets without destroying them. It's not chaos, it's control. The mermaids stand tall at the edge of the water, silent, unreadable. Their presence feels ancient, like they existed long before zombies, werewolves, or humans ever did. A voice is heard, low and steady, carried by the wind and the waves. It speaks of a broken promise, a balance between land and sea that was forgotten. The ocean has been poisoned, ignored, and pushed aside for too long. Now it has come to take something back. Addison watches from a distance, frozen. As the mermaids turn toward her, the water around her begins to glow brighter than before. The light wraps around her like it recognizes her. Images flash in her mind, deep oceans, lost cities, symbols she has never seen but somehow understands. Her past is not what she believed. Her power is not finished evolving. Zed steps forward, placing himself between Addison and the sea. He doesn't understand what they want, but he knows one thing: this threat doesn't fight with claws or teeth, it fights with truth. And truth is harder to stop. The mermaids begin to sink back into the water, but their message is clear. This was not an attack. This was a warning. The ocean grows quiet again, but nothing feels calm anymore. The warning lingers in the air, heavy and unspoken. Seabrook knows the sea will return, and this time, it won't come just to speak. The world has shifted, and everyone can feel it. Addison can't sleep. Every time she closes her eyes, she sees water, endless blue, lights moving beneath the surface like living stars. She feels pulled toward it, like a part of her was left behind long ago. When she stands near the shore, the ocean responds. The waves rise gently, almost reaching for her. She doesn't fight it. She listens. Zed watches her from a distance, fear growing in his chest. He's faced monsters, battles, and impossible odds, but this is different. He can't punch the ocean. He can't protect her from something that lives inside her. His Z-band stays silent now, useless against a force that doesn't run on strength or power. Addison finally tells him the truth. The ocean speaks to her. It shows her memories that don't belong to her but feel real. She may be the key to restoring balance between land and sea, or the reason everything falls apart. The words hurt as they leave her mouth, because she doesn't know which future she belongs to anymore. Zed tries to stay strong, but the distance between them grows. He wants her to choose Seabrook, choose him, but he sees the light in her eyes. When the waves answer her call, he realizes loving someone doesn't always mean holding them close. Sometimes it means letting them walk toward the unknown. One night, the sea glows brighter than ever. The water opens like a doorway, Addison stands at the edge, heart racing, tears in her eyes. Zed reaches for her hand, but she steps forward instead. As her feet touch the water, she doesn't sink. She disappears wrapped in light and waves. Zed is left alone on the shore, staring into the dark sea, knowing one thing for sure. The next time the ocean rises, everything will change. The sea explodes into motion. Waves rise higher than buildings, frozen in the air like walls of glass and light. The sky darkens as the ocean pushes forward, no longer hiding its power. This is not a warning anymore. This is the final wave. Mermaids rise across the shoreline, hundreds of them, standing tall as the sea moves with their command. The water bends, twists, and crashes only where they allow it to. In the center of the storm, a bright light burns beneath the surface, growing stronger with every second. Addison emerges from the ocean changed. Her eyes glow with the same light as the sea. Water moves around her without touching her skin. She is not trapped between worlds anymore. She stands as the bridge. The ocean has accepted her, and now it waits for her choice. Zed runs forward as chaos spreads through Seabrook. Sirens scream. Buildings shake. People are afraid. But Zed doesn't stop. He doesn't see a goddess or a weapon. He sees Addison, the girl he loves. The girl who taught him that being different is a strength. They lock eyes across the flooding streets. The ocean waits. The mermaids watch. One choice will decide everything. Save the land and weaken the sea, or protect the ocean and let Seabrook fall. When worlds collide, someone must choose what survives. Zombies 5. The ocean rushes in one last time. Mermaids